Rosas ready to get us going. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll try and throw for it here. That one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll layer this one out deep for Sims. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw again. They'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They run with Bowden. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Bowden. And the closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So that'll back him up 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Now a handoff looking right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Patriots 7, Chargers 6.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll give him a yard on the play. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
35-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 31.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. The 30. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Patriots 14, Chargers 6. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone, but sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever, and I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. And that will be incomplete. They're trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
Patriots.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He spots his tight end, Keene, over the middle. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it here with Bowden. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Lining up for the extra.
Steven Sims 45 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
His kick.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Chargers 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Going deep here for Landry. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Herbert has thrown an interception. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find it?
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Kenneth Murray able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It's second down.
2nd and 15. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Patriot first
Now
down.
back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Keep going, baby. Keep going. Keep on
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll fire this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take another shot. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 15. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. A throw right side caught by Keene. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 12-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Patriots.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Herbert. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back.
Turnover on down.
Here's Bowden. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
They'll try it again with Bowden. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Chargers 6.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Badgley to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now, full right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, New England.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete to Dalton.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. That is caught at the 7. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have moved out in front. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Patriots 28. Chargers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosason to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this will be caught. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And at the 45-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
James on the coverage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Back at the 32.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now left side on the swing pass. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up Third down.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. The 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Chambers. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Herbert gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Herbert now to throw. Henry brings it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Until the ball moves.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Let's
go. Today's final.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh.